Cleopatra, the last queen of Egypt, took many secrets to her grave, but none as tantalizing as the location of her final resting place itself. Cleopatra, a name that echoes through the annals of history, resonates with tales of power, beauty, and mystery. As the last queen of Egypt, her life was filled with political intrigue, romantic entanglements, and ultimately, a mysterious death that continues to captivate the world. Yet one enigma overshadows them all: the whereabouts of her lost tomb. Despite all our technological advancements and historical knowledge, we've yet to discover where this iconic queen was laid to rest. Over the centuries, explorers, archaeologists, and historians have scoured the sands of Egypt, delving into its ancient tombs and crypts in search of her. Each new discovery fuels the legend, adding another layer to the mystery. Unraveling the enigma of Cleopatra's lost tomb has been a quest for many, yet it remains one of history's most enduring mysteries. Born in 69 BC, Cleopatra ascended to the Egyptian throne at the tender age of 18. A child of the Ptolemaic dynasty, she was not Egyptian by blood, but Greek. Yet, she embraced her Egyptian subjects with a warmth and understanding that was both genuine and politically astute. Cleopatra's early life was marked by turmoil and uncertainty. Her father, Ptolemy XIV, was an unpopular ruler, and his death thrust Cleopatra into a world of power and politics. She was initially co-ruler with her brother, Ptolemy XIII, but their relationship was fraught with conflict and eventually erupted into civil war. Despite her young age, Cleopatra proved to be an astute and capable leader. She was intelligent, educated, and multilingual, speaking as many as 9 languages. She was the first Ptolemaic ruler to learn the Egyptian language, a testament to her dedication to her subjects. Beyond her linguistic skills, Cleopatra was also known for her charismatic personality and her beauty, which she used to her advantage in her political dealings. But Cleopatra was more than just a pretty face. She was a shrewd and calculating political strategist. During her reign, she navigated the treacherous waters of diplomacy, forming alliances with powerful Roman leaders like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. Through these alliances, she was able to maintain Egypt's independence during a time when other kingdoms were falling under Roman control. Cleopatra's reign was not without its challenges. She faced internal strife, economic difficulties, and the ever-present threat of Roman aggression. Yet, through it all, she remained a strong and determined leader. Cleopatra's influence was such that her policies and decisions shaped the course of Egyptian history for years to come. Cleopatra's reign was marked by political intrigue and power struggles, but her influence extended far beyond the borders of her kingdom. Even today, thousands of years after her death, Cleopatra remains one of the most famous and influential women in history, a testament to her enduring legacy. Cleopatra's alliances were not just political, they were often personal. Let's delve into the intriguing dynamics of Cleopatra's relationships, particularly with 2 of the most powerful men of her time, Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. These relationships were not only personal but also significantly shaped her reign and the political landscape of the era. Cleopatra's relationship with Julius Caesar began around 58 BC when she was in exile. Their alliance was initially politically motivated. Cleopatra saw in Caesar an opportunity to regain her throne, while Caesar was intrigued by the wealth of Egypt. But there was more to their relationship than just politics. It is believed that they shared a genuine affection for each other, and Cleopatra bore him a son, Caesarion. Their relationship had a profound impact on Cleopatra's reign. With Caesar's support, Cleopatra secured her position as Egypt's queen. However, their alliance also led to resentment within Rome's political circles, contributing to the tension that eventually resulted in Caesar's assassination. After Caesar's death, Cleopatra formed an alliance with Mark Antony, one of the triumvirs who had assumed control of Rome. Antony was captivated by Cleopatra's charisma and intelligence. Their relationship was not merely a political alliance but a passionate love affair that resulted in 3 children. This alliance with Antony brought a period of prosperity to Egypt, but it also caused a significant rift between Antony and his fellow triumvir Octavian, leading to the infamous Battle of Actium. Antony and Cleopatra's forces were defeated, leading to Antony's suicide and Cleopatra's eventual demise. Each relationship left an indelible mark on her reign, and both ended in dramatic fashion. These alliances, both personal and political, significantly shaped Cleopatra's reign, the political landscape of the era, and the course of history. They tell us a lot about Cleopatra as a ruler and a woman, showcasing her political acumen, charm, and resilience in the face of adversity. The end of Cleopatra's reign was as dramatic as her life. As the last pharaoh of Egypt, her downfall was steeped in political intrigue, military defeat, and personal tragedy. The Battle of Actium in 31 BC was a significant turning point. Here, Cleopatra and her lover Mark Antony faced off against Octavian, the future first emperor of Rome. The lovers' combined forces were formidable, but Octavian's strategic prowess proved superior. Following a crushing defeat at sea, Cleopatra retreated to her stronghold in Alexandria, the heart of her kingdom. Back in Alexandria, Cleopatra found herself in a desperate situation. The Roman forces were closing in, and her reign was hanging by a thread. In a bid to protect Egypt from Roman rule, she devised a plan to win back Octavian's favor. But as history would have it, her attempts were in vain. Cleopatra's end is as shrouded in mystery as much of her life. The popular narrative tells us that she committed suicide by allowing a venomous asp to bite her. However, some historians argue that this story, propagated by the Romans, is more myth than fact. They suggest that she may have been murdered or that she used a poison-tipped comb or an ointment rather than a snake. Regardless of the method, what is clear is that Cleopatra's death marked the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the era of the pharaohs. Egypt became a province of the Roman Empire, its wealth and resources exploited for the benefit of Rome. Cleopatra's death left a void that no other Egyptian ruler could fill. Her intelligence, charisma, and political acumen had held Egypt together at a time of great instability. Her life was a testament to the power of female leadership in a world dominated by men. With her death, the era of the pharaohs came to an end, but the mystery of her final resting place had only just begun. Scene script: Cleopatra was buried with Mark Antony, yet their tomb remains elusive. Historical accounts paint a picture of a grand burial for Cleopatra and her beloved Mark Antony. Plutarch, the Greek biographer, tells us that Octavian, who defeated Cleopatra, allowed for their burial together, in keeping with their wishes. Yet, the exact location of this tomb has remained a mystery for over 2,000 years. One would think that the resting place of such influential figures would be marked prominently, but the sands of time have swallowed up any trace of their final resting place. So, why has Cleopatra's tomb never been found? Some believe that the tomb was hidden deliberately, to prevent grave robbers from disturbing the royal couple's eternal sleep. Others propose that the tomb may have been destroyed, either by natural disasters or the hands of man, erasing it from the face of the earth. Over the centuries, numerous theories have been proposed about the tomb's location. Some suggest it could be in a temple near Alexandria, where Cleopatra was the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic kingdom of Egypt. Others believe it might be in the desert, far from prying eyes. Still, others hypothesize that the tomb could be underwater, swallowed by the sea as the coastline changed over the centuries. Attempts to find the tomb have ranged from scholarly research to full-blown archaeological expeditions. The search has taken explorers into the heart of Egypt, braving the harsh desert, and even beneath the waves of the Mediterranean Sea. Yet, despite these extensive efforts, the tomb remains elusive. The lost tomb of Cleopatra is more than just a historical mystery. It's a symbol of the enigma that Cleopatra herself has become in the annals of history. She was a woman of power, of passion, and of intellect, yet much about her life and death remains shrouded in mystery, just like her tomb. Despite the best efforts of historians and archaeologists, Cleopatra's tomb remains lost to history. Cleopatra's life was a tapestry of intrigue, power, and romance. Born into royalty, she ascended to the throne of Egypt as a teenager, and ruled with a potent blend of intelligence and charisma. Her reign was marked by political alliances and romantic entanglements with powerful Roman figures, notably Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. B-roll change. Bearing witness to some of the most pivotal moments of ancient history, her life was a whirlwind of triumphs and tragedies. Yet, after her death, a profound mystery emerged. The location of Cleopatra's final resting place, her lost tomb, remains unknown. Despite centuries of searching and speculation, it continues to elude historians and archaeologists alike. B-roll change. This enduring enigma only amplifies the fascination around her life and reign. Cleopatra's influence extended far beyond her lifetime, shaping the course of history. Her life, a captivating blend of power and passion, continues to intrigue us. B-roll change. Cleopatra, a queen who ruled with intelligence and charisma, left the world with a mystery as enduring as her legacy. The